Welcome to SpectraShowcase, everyone. Today, we're bringing you some hilarious and unexpected moments from the world of TV and entertainment. From streaming wars to classic Oscars moments, and even a few cringe-worthy celebrity encounters, we've got it all. Stick with us as we break down everything from Netflix, Hulu, and Paramount Plus's ad wars to the unforgettable events at the Oscars. And we'll dive into some outrageous stories that will have you laughing non-stop. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Welcome to SpectraShowcase, where we dive deep into everything pop culture, comedy, and entertainment. Let's kick things off with a moment from The Tonight Show that had the entire audience in stitches. If you're tuning in today, you're in for a real treat. The Tonight Show just hit us with some epic streaming wars, and I've got the full rundown right here. Now, we all know streaming services have been fighting for our attention, but have you ever seen a battle like this? Hulu, Netflix, and Tubi are going at it like never before. It all started after a little glitch during the Oscars. Remember that? Just as they were about to announce Best Actress and Best Picture, Hulu's live stream crashed. Can you imagine how frustrated the viewers were? But in true streaming fashion, Hulu dropped an apology that went straight to the heart. It was perfect, short, sweet, and full of humor. But then things got interesting. Netflix had to get in on the action. Their ad was slick, showcasing their reputation for consistent and reliable service. Talk about throwing shade. But the fun didn't stop there. Hulu wasn't having it, and responded with an absolute burn, poking fun at Netflix's Stranger Things 5 inches being filled with 30-year-olds pretending to be in middle school. Classic Hulu. But wait, Tubi wasn't going to let these giants go unchallenged. Tubi came in with their own ad, promoting community and togetherness. But then Netflix fired back, reminding everyone that Tubi was just a forgotten afterthought since the Super Bowl. Talk about a savage back and forth. And just when you thought it was over, Paramount Plus entered the scene, trying to be the voice of reason, saying, "Guys, please, we're better than this." But Netflix, in true Netflix style, didn't hold back. They hit back with one final, unforgettable burn. "Say hello to your subscriber from me, Paramount Plus." Now, things took another hilarious turn when Peacock chimed in, trying to stop the madness. But Hulu wasn't done. They went full throttle, saying, "Peacock, really? I feel like I need to shower after I say your name." And with that, the streaming war hit an all-time high. But in all the chaos, one thing became clear: each service was fighting for the spotlight in the most unexpected and funny ways. It was as if the entire streaming world was caught in a never-ending battle for dominance. Speaking of awards, let's move on to the 97th Oscars, which, by the way, lasted nearly 4 hours. When you hear about something that's 97 years old and going on for that long, it's definitely time to take a break, right? But amidst the long speeches, one of the funniest moments came from Adrien Brody, who, as he was giving his acceptance speech, realized he had gum in his mouth. Watch as he fumbles through the moment like a pro, all while trying to keep it cool. And let's not forget his Zin pouch incident, spitting it into the orchestra pit. Classic Brody. Then there's Honora director Sean Baker, who made history by becoming the first filmmaker to win 4 Oscars for the same movie. But even with 4 speeches, he managed to talk less than Adrien Brody during his one acceptance speech. Oh, the drama. In some political news, President Trump made headlines by signing an executive order to make English the official language of the US. But when asked about lowering the price of eggs, he responded with, "No hablo Ingles." Classic Trump humor. Switching gears to tech news, we've got some big developments. Skype is officially shutting down after 2 decades of service. Ironically, employees realized it was time when their farewell meeting was held over Zoom. Guess Skype just couldn't keep up with the times. And speaking of new releases, Domino's has unveiled their version of stuffed crust pizza. Everyone was curious about what was stuffed inside, and the answer? Yes, I guess that's one way to keep us guessing. Now, before we wrap things up tonight, let's take a moment to thank the sponsors that make this show possible. From Payday to Takis, Staples to Häagen-Dazs, these brands have our back. You know, sometimes they don't fit into the usual commercial breaks, but we like to give them the shout-out they deserve. So here's a big thank you to all the sponsors who make The Tonight Show a blast. And last but not least, let's talk about tonight's guests. We've got the NFL Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, making his 21st appearance on The Tonight Show. That's right, Michael Strahan, everyone's favorite TV personality and host of Good Morning America. You won't want to miss this one. And don't forget, we've also got Giada De Laurentiis, the Emmy-winning chef and New York Times best-selling author of Super Italian, who's here to talk about her new cookbook. And as if that's not enough, we've got an exclusive performance by the cast of Maybe Happy Ending on Broadway. So, stay tuned, folks, because the show is just getting started, and we have so much more in store for you. Keep it locked right here on SpectraShowcase. Before we end, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of the fun. Drop a comment below and let us know which moment you found the funniest today, and what you think about the streaming wars between Hulu, Netflix, and Tubi. We'll see you in the next video.